Welcome back, guys. I think this is part 9, part 8 or part 9. I don't know. Seems like I've been working on this thing forever. But we got a lot of progress done in the last video. As you can see, the front end's all assembled. It looks really good. I think in this video here, we're going to concentrate on, we're going to get the chain and sprockets off. We're going to clean the foot peg up, clean this area up. Once the chain and sprockets off, I can clean that motor. And then let's go over to the other side here. I'm going to take this heel guard off. I'm going to do the same thing to this foot peg. I'm going to clean it all up. And I think we're going to pull the exhaust, the silencer off. We're going to clean up the frame. We're going to clean everything up nice back here. I'm going to paint this. I can't take it off because somebody welded it on here. I'm not going to take the welds off. It's fine. But I'm going to sand it up, tape everything off, and I'm going to paint this roll bar black or chassis black or whatever it is. Kind of the same thing I did up front here on that stay. And basically just do an overall cleanup of this back here and get ready to finish up the wiring and put the rear fenders on and basically finish this thing up. We got rear brakes to do. I don't know if we're going to get to that in this video. I think most of this stuff's going to be cleanup. Probably won't record a lot of it, but I will show the progress along the way. So let's get started. Alright, here's a heel guard, and we'll clean that up at a later date. Throw that under there for now. Wire wheel, and we're just going to wire wheel it up, make it look good. Pretty much it. One thing I want to show you guys is that from the factory there's screws that go in here, and I put fasteners in, and these are the fasteners that I use. I buy these things by the bag full. I think they come 20 to a bag or 25 to a bag. I buy them like 50 or 100 at a time because I use these all the time. Whenever I take plastics apart that use this type of a fastener, I just throw them away and I replace them with new ones. And these were supposed to be screws, but I took a drill and I opened the holes up to accept the fastener, and they worked fantastic. And it's a cheap way of doing it. I think a bag of these is like $5, $6 or something like that. That's what I'll show you guys. I got tons of them here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of them, and you guys can see them inside the light there. But basically, they're just body tabs that you use in the automotive industry, but they work fantastic, and you short money. So, just another advice. Tech tip, whatever. Maybe it'll help you guys out. Alright guys, I jacked the back up. I haven't really spun this yet, and I just want to check the rear. And the rear bearings feel really good. So that's a bonus that I don't have to deal with that. Now the chain is smoked. There's pieces of, let me show you guys that real quick. There's pieces of O-ring sticking up out of the chain. I mean, this chain is bent, so I do have a new chain and sprockets on order, and that is coming. But what I want to do is I want to spin the master link up to here so I can get it off and take the master link off so I can remove the chain. But first I want to crack that, and I want to crack these. So I'm going to put the bike back on its own weight. I don't like to use screwdrivers for this because you end up ruining them. Chisel is better. That should work. Put a little blaster on that just to be safe. Not that I think it needs it, but you never know. All right, that's a 32 mil, and I have to use my reducer for my big impact gun. Yeah, that came off relatively easy. I don't think that was very tight. That might be the easiest one I ever took off. All right. Now I think what I want to do is I want to concentrate on that back sprocket. Well, wouldn't you know it, that stud is spinning in the hub. So we're gonna have to try to remove the hub here. Man, is this stuff just rusted solid. I don't know if this is even gonna come out of there. All right, folks. It's time to shear it off. That's it. That's how you get it off. There it is. Here we go. That was loose. That was loose. Loose. Go to the chisel. There we go. The lock is off. Now, this Master Link has seen better days, but I'll tell you what, I never throw a Master Link away, ever. I will literally hold on to this Master Link. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. I'll clean this thing up. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, and I carry it in my backpack. I'll carry one or two of these things in my backpack while I'm out riding, because you never know when you're going to lose your Master Link, and rather than throw this away, it's perfectly fine for an emergency. All right, let's take a look at this thing. It's pretty bad. Look at how hooked those teeth are. Yeah, it's no life left in that. All right, that is scrap. Let's go and let's go pull the front one off. And that one's got a slight hook to it as well, but we'll replace it. Hopefully I got the right size, the factory size teeth. Let's get the chain off. Pull this thing down through here now. Pretty bad. That is junk. That's off. Clean that up later. All right, let's start with taking the rear caliper off. I'm going to take off this emergency brake setup, or e-brake setup, because honestly, it doesn't have the lever. It's missing, and I'll just pick up a, $15 block-off plate. All right, so that is probably going to go in the scrap pile. I'll throw that up front for now. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it later. I'm going to say it's a 7/16, and it is. And they are. Okay, that's great. They put 7/16 bolts in here. So that tells me that I'm probably gonna need to replace this caliper. Maybe. That's a fender bolt. Oh man, it was barely holding it. Barely holding it. Same thing, another fender bolt. Just never gets old. Pretty corroded. But we can clean all that up, that's not a big deal. All right, let's get this off of here now. These are the pads, as you can see. There is nothing left on there. This one's still got a little bit, but not much. That's scrap. Yeah, it don't seem to be going in. Well, I think this caliper is destined to be replaced. Alright. I just lay that down over there. Out of the way now. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to take the skid plate off. It'll give me more access to this, and it'll make it easy to clean, and I want to take that off as well. So alright guys, let me show you how I clean up an axle. I already did this side. It looks nice. So basically you just take a wire wheel, and especially these chrome ones, they clean up really good. And it doesn't take much. Just a little bit of wire wheeling. Didn't take that long. And it looks great. Same as this side. Nice and clean. And I am absolutely excited that these bearings in this carrier are fine. If you guys want to see the most disastrous carrier I've ever had to replace bearings in, go back in my history, and there is actually a Raptor 350, a 2004, a black one, that I had to do carrier bearings on, and the video is strictly just me doing the carrier bearings. And if you guys want to laugh and see how bad I had to fight with that thing, do yourself a favor, and it's an enjoyable video. It's a really good one. You'll like it. Just go back in the history and check that out. Alright, that's a shock. We're going to wash that, and then we're going to clean it all up nice. And now we can start cleaning up in here. So I went down to my pots, and I have this guy. And this is actually a caliper for a Raptor 350. Now the reason why I have this caliper, but if you guys go back and watch the build on that first 350 I did, you'll see that the caliper mount was the wrong mount, and it was hitting the axle, the spokes on the way you mount the rotor, and the axle kept binding, and I couldn't understand why it was binding, and I found out that somebody replaced the caliper and they ordered the wrong one. Now all these calipers for Yamaha, the rear Yamaha is the same, but they ordered the wrong caliper for this bike. Well, for a 350. So the mount was wrong. And basically I couldn't just buy the mount. And the original caliper wasn't with the bike when I bought it. So I had to buy a new caliper, and to get the new mount, I had to buy the caliper. So I just put the whole new one on there, and I hung on to the old one here. And this is the exact same caliper. So I'm going to put this caliper on this bike, and I'm going to use the other mount. So again, saving parts, saves money. And this caliper right here is just junk. I mean, it's better quality than that Chinese knockoff, but the Chinese knockoff will work just fine, and it's only a rear brake anyway, so we're good to go. And I've used these Chinese calipers on the front of machines too. I replaced both front calipers on that with Chinese knockoffs, and it works perfectly fine. So let's I guess at this point here, I'm gonna start knocking all the dirt and debris off. The floor is getting pretty dirty. So I'm gonna try to get all the heavy debris off of this right now. I'm not gonna do it on camera. You guys don't need to see that. And then I'm gonna clean up the shop and come back when I'm done. All right, guys, I cleaned the shop all up. Basically, because when this video airs, I'll already be back. But I'm heading out to Utah, and I gotta wrap it up. I gotta pack. I gotta get everything ready around the house. Anyways, I cleaned the floor. I cleaned the bike. I cleaned everything up. We're in good shape. When we get back, we can get right back at it. And you can see the frame is coming out really nice. It's cleaned up pretty good. I got most of the grease off the motor here, and I think that's good enough. I'm not going to get too carried away with it. A lot of it's baked on there, it won't come off. And that's this side. So we're in good shape. And I got a set of Nerf bars for this. They're not for this, but I have a set of Nerf bars just hanging around doing nothing, and I'm thinking about maybe making these fit this machine. I don't know. They do seem like they will fit. I don't know. Comment below, guys, if you think I should take the time and effort to put those on there. I got a lot of time and money into this bike now as it is. But anyways, that's what we're looking at right now. And we'll take a look outside here before I wrap this video up. And this is New England for you. And we've had rain, sleet, snow, slush, ice all day long now. I'm gonna get the plow out. I'm gonna fire up the Grizzly and clean the yard all up before it freezes solid. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm gonna end the video here, and I will see you guys in the next video. The next video probably won't be on this. It'll be on what's going on out at Sand Hollow in Utah with the wrecking games and some of the other stuff that I'll be doing out there. I'll be doing some ride videos and such too. This isn't really a very long video, but at least I got some content out for you guys before I went. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure.